I like when I go to Fighting GM's stream, or like when I go to his channel and he's everywhere like, I'm a Lee Long player, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm a top I'm a top Lee Long player. I have the record for the highest tournaments in USA. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you guys. Lee Long, very difficult, bottom tier character, but I have the highest win rate for the character. You know what I'm saying, dude? It was just like, first of all, this character for me associates with Six Arakan, who I beat, by the way, in Season 1. But I mean, that's not a big achievement. Make a tier list about like how likable is your character, like also how likable is the community for a certain character, because you know, like Tekken has a lot of those like sub communities for every character. So I was wondering, what do you guys think, like how likable is every character overall, like what is the overall like, you know, experience with every character and stuff like this. So I guess we can just go in order. I made like 5 tiers, like well respected, you know, the characters so like who everybody has like more or less like, you know, respect for, you know, characters who like everybody kind of appreciates in the game as well, and their community is super respected, you know, like people who, you know, try to play those characters, you know, liked, appreciated, you know, like characters who are not like you know, like they're still respected to a certain degree, but not as much as those characters over here. Then all right, whatever. Characters who are like, you know, their presence doesn't bother anybody, but at the same time nobody gives too much thing, but like they're okay to stay in the game. Then disliked, disrespected characters, you know, like who people just absolutely hate, who people would just, with a snap of fingers, they would like those characters to be gone. And then no one cares. Who is it? So yeah. Oh, I see. Female characters disliked, disrespected. Nah, man, no sexism here. Anyways, Jack, I don't know. I spend a lot of time on Twitter, and actually I don't see that much Jack hate. Actually, Jack, I would probably say is the character who people still kind of like. I see Jack more or less in ranked and also on tournaments. People kind of appreciate this character, but they don't respect this character as much because he's still very gimmicky, very, like, I would say dishonest. I mean, the Gamma Hall, like the install, etc., the 10 starter frame heat smash. So people don't respect this kind of stuff too much, but he's still like respected to a certain degree. But yeah, I mean, I think he's in liked and appreciated tier. Then, oh my gosh, this is gonna be interesting. Where do you think Jin goes? I think in Tekken 7, Jin would be here. In Tekken 7, that would be Jin. But I don't know, like, see, like, Jin had a pretty rough start and pretty rough fate in this game. I think he's liked maybe more than Jack, but I wouldn't put him here. I don't think people like this character way too much, and I don't think he's this difficult to pilot in this game, is he? In Tekken 8? Yeah. Yeah, I know many people, I mean, me personally, I really dislike this character. I think his overall design is pretty lame. I kind of liked him much more in Tekken 7 because he was like a really tough character to pilot. His outros were super cool. Now he believes in his heart in Tekken 8. He is a special boy, Mr. I'm the main character. And it seems one he was a complete joke to play against. I mean, just like Yoshi, but this character, like, so many strings, everything counter hit launchers. The Scourge was super broken. Scourge still is one of the pretty good low pokes, but still. Bottom linked, I don't know. No, I mean, I see a lot of Jin players, like Jin lovers, you know, like Jin actually is one character who people, they still respect him to a certain degree. That's my experience with this character. Or people who play this character, like when I interact them on Twitter or somewhere else, I think people still appreciate him in the game. I wish he was just a little bit, like, his rage art is lame though, but I think people still respect his, you know, like his appearance and his presence in the game. Nowadays, kind of, yeah, especially because in season 2, like, he's kind of nerfed, so he's not even as broken as he was. He still is pretty strong though. Is it difficult to play though in Vector? I think you've spent some time with this character. Is it difficult? I don't think he's like that difficult, like as in Tekken 7, is he? I think Jin is actually somewhere over here. But Jin players, they're mostly chill. Like, they do have this kind of a You know, like this gay thing going on, like with Hwoarang and Jin, which I don't understand. Like, what is it based on? Like, these two are like rivals, right? Like, these two are like rivals, but people are like, oh, they should be together. Oh, they look so lovely. Like, they make all kinds of different posters and all kinds of different like designs, and I'm like, I just find it weird. But that's whatever. Meh, could be. Yeah. In June though, I don't know. What do you think, Dennis? What do you think? I'm kind of inclined to put her here. First of all, because I completely despise the character. He's not easy, but he is not Kazuya Heihachi hard level. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, so there is, I guess, some level of execution which makes people appreciate him. But yeah, they dropped the ball with June. Oh, big time, big time. Like the projectile, her gimmicks, like the can is super stupid to deal with. Can 50-50 with back 3 is just really tough. I think people just disrespect this character because she was Giga broken at the beginning of season 1 and she's Giga broken at the beginning of season 2. Like, what did she need a projectile from the install? Did she need an install itself? That's the question. But I don't know, like June players, to be honest, like June community, it's like whenever I interact with them on Twitter and whenever I say that June is broken or strong, they would be like, you don't understand. They're so angry all the time. They're so defensive about June. More like homing plus and block install, lol. Homing plus and block. Yeah, like she has some homing stuff from install. Like whenever she gets install, right? Like she has some kind of a, like, what's that called? Like tailspin in the middle of the combo when she does this. Yeah, like, but I think it's actually accessible from even out of the install. I think that's one of her that's one of her gimmick moves. But yeah, like her install is absolutely annoying to deal with. And June community is really weird, really defensive, really insecure. Like whenever I like to talk to people on Twitter about their characters and just, you know, like whenever somebody makes a statement, I comment on this. And yeah, it's just like people instantly, like they just instantly call me all kinds of things. They call me delusional. They say that I have no idea about this character. She's actually pretty honest and fair. And I think this makes people kind of disrespect this character. And I don't know, like, did we need her back in Tekken? Like, did we need her back in Tekken 8? I mean, you do realize that that's pretty much this character over here, except she has projectiles, I don't know, squirrels and ravens, like around her and stuff like this. But it's practically the same character. Season 1 June was nice, but the damage was off the charts. Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of appreciated this character by the end of season 1. Like, really, like, she didn't have an install. She had some stuff, like, which resembled Asuka, but in season 2, they just gave her crazy steroids. Maybe whatever tier for June. Actually, yeah, I agree, because people still play this character. I still see this character occasionally. Yeah, actually, yeah. Blackheart plays this guy, like this character, and yeah, I mean, you still see her some, like, once in a while, and even though she's strong, she has always had some presence in ranked, and yeah, I would say June is here. Yeah, I agree, actually. On the other hand, Asuka, oh my gosh, we're gonna get to her. Kazuya straight away goes here. Like, I don't think any questions needs to be asked here. It's the character has kind of symbolized Tekken. Super difficult to play, super execution requiring character. Really tough. I mean, he's not weak though, but like, we're not talking about strengths. We're just talking about like how received is the character. But Kazuya is just like, you just cannot dislike him forever. I know people get super mad when Kazuya players, they just 50-50 to death with down forward 2 and hell sweep, but that's kind of, you know, that's what Casino 50-50 is, right? And Kazuya doesn't have the worst 50-50 in my opinion. The GOAT, yeah, I mean, I don't think this character, like, I don't think this character is really worthy of any kind of hate, in my opinion. Get good. Yeah, exactly. I mean, my anti-Kazuya is pretty decent, I would say. It's like, I think the last percentage I saw, like, my anti-Kazuya, I mean, my Kazuya win rate is like 54%. I mean, that's not too good, but that's not bad either. King, though. I mean, super cheesy, super difficult to play against sometimes, like the giant swing into Shining Wizard, but people like this character. I think actually people dislike him even more than Jin, I think. And he is also like a legacy character. He has been with Tekken like since forever, right? He has been with Tekken ever since forever, and he adds quite a lot to Tekken. Like, imagine this character is not in the game anymore at all. Like, would Tekken feel emptier to you? Yeah, absolutely. I would say he's in liked, appreciated. Yeah, I think. King is fan favorite. Yeah, yeah. Should we even put him here, actually? Should we? Because, again, he's, like, one of the most iconic Tekken characters, you know, like, again, if you take this character out of Tekken, like, we all are gonna miss him, right? And King players, they're chill, like, normally, even though they sometimes, I mean, like, the scrubbier part of Tekken community, they play like dorks. Giant swing into Shining Wizard, then power crush, power crush, power crush, power crush, power crush, power crushing roar, roar, roar. It's like, but again, in the end of the day, all of this has counterplay. But in my opinion, Giant Swing needs some nerfing, like for damage specifically. Because Giant Swing is a very fast grab, but it does so much damage with the wall especially. This season, yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think King is well respected for sure. And it's the character who people are gonna miss if he's gone. Lars, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. I think Lars is whatever. Or maybe like either... and all this is in order, by the way. This is going to be in order. So Lars is either going to be like the highest whatever, or maybe the beginning of like appreciated. What do you think? The thing about Lars community though is like I don't see many Lars players who actually, you know, play this character loyally. I feel like Lars is kind of a prostitute character, if you know what I mean. It's like people come through Lars when he's strong, but people drop Lars when he's nerfed. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. But I still see occasionally some Lars players, which I guess makes him somewhat appreciated. I would say alright. Yeah, I would say alright. I don't know many loyal Lars players actually. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is the character who people come and go with. Because like sometimes he's, I mean, in season 1 I appreciated him much more than I appreciate him in season 2. I liked that Lars in season 1 he had like the highest, or like one of the highest wall travels, but this was compensated by his damage overall. In season 2 he has a crazy damage and crazy wall travel, but that's another conversation. But yeah, I think Lars is appreciated. Training wheels character. What do you mean? Yeah, I think Lars is in whatever. And I actually spent some time with Lars myself. You know, he's very beginner friendly, very easy to pilot. Pretty gimmicky though. Tekken 7 was nice. Was so nice. Oh yeah, I mean in Tekken 7, I think he was actually, even though he was easy, he was still somewhat difficult because, yeah, like the damage again. I don't think he was that popular in Tekken 7. And yes, he is easy to get into. Yes, that's correct. He's very easy. Like there's not much execution required. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put him here. I think he still is appreciated to a certain degree or level. But I wouldn't say he's like respected and liked that much. I wouldn't say that. Martial law though. Okay. He had no good frames in Tekken 7. Only defense. Yeah, I guess that too. Yeah. I was never like a huge Lars specialist. Yeah, I guess I was always like whatever, you know, with Lars. I never appreciated him to a big level, but yeah, I think Lars is okay in whatever. And Law, I think Law is disrespect. I just cannot put him here. This character is a joke. And again, I say this as the player who spent 1 year with this character in Tekken 8, and I think I spent like 3-4 months in Tekken 7 with martial law, you know, like when Tekken 7 was sort of already transitioning into Tekken 8 era. So I spent time with martial law, I learned him, I really appreciated his gameplay in Tekken 7. In Tekken 8, he's like, easy DSS, oh, nunchucks that recover heat, oh, new nunchuck move that also wall splash, infinite reach, just no DSS execution required, super easy everything, like absolutely no brain required to pilot this character. And again, this character was, I would say, if it was a difficulty tier list, in Tekken 7, this character would be here in par with Kazuya, I would say. DSS was so difficult in Tekken 7, but here it's just a joke. Maybe bottom, whatever. You think? You think? Well, I mean, he is a legacy character, though. He is a legacy character. Maybe you're right, actually. Maybe you're right. Because he's a legacy character after all. He has been with Tekken for so long. But that's what kind of scratches my heart. It makes my heart bleed that this character has been so difficult, so you know, specialist character, and he has been with Tekken for so long, and they just dumped him down to the ground. He's still low though. Onga Bonga Bruce Lee, hey. Yeah. I mean, I guess he is on the bottom of whatever, but no higher than bottom of whatever. Like honestly, like either upper here or lower here, absolutely. Paul, I mean, no questions asked. Is he more appreciated than Jack though? I don't know. Both are legacy characters. Both are legacy characters. Like, no? I don't know. I mean, like, I don't like this character myself, but I know people appreciate him in the game, and people spend a lot of time with him. You know, like the One Punch Man in Tekken 8. No, really? You think so? I don't know. I kind of see Paul a lot. Let me also refer to... oh, sorry for blinding you for a sec. What is Paul pick rate? Or like popularity? Where is he? I mean, yeah, he's pretty popular. I think I'll put him here on the lower side of liked, appreciated, because I mean, again, imagine this character is not in this game. I think we would definitely feel like we're missing someone. I think I'm gonna put him on the bottom of liked, appreciated. Oh, he went up in popularity. Yeah, I mean, he's on the upper side of things. He's actually higher than Heihachi. This kind of tells you a lot. He's actually higher than Heihachi. Let's see the previous version. Same. Yeah, like he has always been on the higher side of things, and he has been notably more popular than other more successful legacy characters. Yeah, I think he's definitely like in... Oh my gosh. Oh no, I closed it. Ah, I closed the wrong window. That's okay, actually. Oh, it's saved. All good. We're fine. Oh, what? I turned off the ads. What are you talking about? Sorry, just a sec. Okay, here we go. Okay, poor Zhaheen though. How are we gonna get to him? We're gonna get to Zhaheen. But I mean, I guess we all know where Zhaheen is gonna end up. Nina... I think she's definitely here. Definitely. Arslan plays the character. Miss Playstuff plays the character. She has been quite broken though. She has been quite broken in season 1. But still pretty well received character. Her design is kind of lame. I don't know. I kind of liked her. I mean, she is alright, like, but nothing outstanding in terms of her redesign. I don't know. I don't think she's more appreciated than Paul, but she's definitely somewhere over here. Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave her here. And the Nina players, like, I mean, like, Nina has a pretty big community. Of people who are, like, Nina sweats. I mean, again, Arslan Ash, Miss Playstuff, those, you know, like, pretty big names. Xiaoyu, though. Xiaoyu. I don't think people enjoy Xiaoyu way too much. But I think she's in higher whatever. I think Xiaoyu is, like, in higher whatever because... I don't know, she has also been in the game forever. And, like, her... I don't know, like, her movement is very unique, right? Like, pretty unique in terms of movement. And not the easiest character to use. Get her. Okay, Dennis hates Xiaoyu. No, but I get it. Like, she's very annoying. She has so much cheesy stuff. she's kind of like Yoshimitsu in terms of like, oh, do you know this trick? Okay, so do you know that trick? Do you know this trick? She's like a very trickster-based character, but she also has poking. If Yoshi is purely trick-based, Xiaoyu also pokes you quite a bit. So you need quite a bit of patience. But I mean, Xiaoyu still is seen once in a while in ranked. Let me see her stats. In popularity, let me see. Yeah, she's in the middle. Yeah, I think she's in whatever, kind of. Zero personality, cringe, forced lore implications, hate her. That's actually true. I mean, her personality is very... I mean, she does... Like, no, actually, I disagree. I think she does have a lot of personality, but it comes out in a very annoying way. Oh, huta yo! It's just like all those rage arts, like all those, you know, jumpings with, you know, like smiley face, you know, like she has a lot of personality, but it's unpleasant. It's unpleasant. I think if her personality was... Jean! Yeah, Jean! It's just like, yeah, it's like if her personality was kind of changed in Tekken 8. I mean, like, personality aside, I think her movement is quite unique, right? You know, like the Kung Fu, the apprentice of Wang Jinrei, wasn't it? Right? Yeah. So I think she's still quite unique in her own way. And people still play her. Hwoarang plays her. Yeah. And I see her once in a while, and like she's also... I think I'm gonna put her maybe here, actually. I'm gonna put her here. I don't think she's like I don't think she's more liked than Lo or Lars or June, but she definitely is seen once in a while in ranked, and you know, people play her. This character, I mean, definitely here. I don't think anybody enjoys her presence that much. I don't think people like this character. She's broken, super annoying, super generic face, super generic. I don't think, like, in terms of design, I don't think anything has been done about her in Tekken 8. New tier for her for now. I think she's fine and disrespected or like disliked tier because people don't like her this much. I mean, smaller players play her, like Lampkin, for example, but I don't know. I don't think she's that well appreciated in this game. I feel like if she is gone, nobody's gonna miss her that much. Maybe like a select few. I haven't seen that. I feel like Xiaoyu and Lars, they kind of have the same fate. That people come and go through them, you know, like a prostitute syndrome. That people enjoy those characters until they're strong. As soon as they're nerfed, like nobody plays those characters. For example, if we go back to season 1, where's Asuka? Okay, so she was actually here. Let me see before this. Okay, so she's still seen in the, you know, in popularity, but still I mean, people mostly say bad things about this character. So yeah, I think she belongs here, rightfully so. And Leroy definitely goes here in my opinion. Any objections? I mean, the swag, the Wing Chun, you know. King J plays Leroy Smith. Dustiel, you know, rest in peace, used to play this character. Yeah, Leroy is pretty cool. I don't know. I spent a lot of time with Leroy in Tekken 7, also a bit in Tekken 8. But I mean, he's very unique in his own way. Like, the design is just, like, the glow up of the design is just, I don't know. I think he's definitely here. Sure, Tekken 7 flashbacks. Yeah, but I mean, we gotta let that go, bro. We gotta let that go. I think, I mean, to be honest, like, with characters like Clive here, right, or Anna, I mean, Leroy doesn't look that bad at all. And even, I mean, I'm talking about Tekken 7 Leroy. He was pretty busted in Tekken 7, absolutely, but, I mean, now I feel like he's just as gimmicky or just as good as everyone else, I feel like. And I feel like people appreciate him, people like him. Let me see what's his popularity situation. That was season 1. Yeah, he's like bottom 5 popularity, but that's because, but to be honest, that's, you kind of have to factor other things, that just this character struggles way too much against characters like Clive, or I would say Fahkumram, because Leroy is a very close range character, and yeah, like Fahkumram would easily mess up someone like Leroy with just, you know, distance control, or Clive, or Yoshi here, or Alisa. So like, I think Leroy popularity is just because, and you know, like in Tekken 8 Leroy, even from season 1, For some reason, all they kept on doing is just nerf. They kept on nerfing the character, which also affected the popularity. But people still appreciate this character. Lili. Man, I don't know. What do you think about Lili? I would personally probably put her at the beginning of liked appreciated. I mean, people still like this character kind of. She's not the hardest character to pilot, but still there is some level of execution, I guess, with this character if you compare it to Alisa, right? So I think she's not the easiest character, but she has a lot of strong things. But like Lili players, there's quite a lot of Lili players, like Looney Lili, for example. I don't know that many top level players with Lili, but I know that this character is very well appreciated. So I think I'm gonna put her here. Maybe beginning of maybe beginning of liked. I would actually say she's even more appreciated than Leroy to a certain extent because she has been here longer than Leroy. So I think I'm gonna put her here. Hwoarang. Oh my gosh. That's a tough one. I mean, balanced situation aside, he's a very appreciated character. I would say more appreciated than Jin, actually. I mean, they're kind of on par, one with another. But I would say Hwoarang is maybe... I would say he's here. He's here. Yeah, they're also like right next to each other in popularity. Yeah, but I think Hwoarang is kind of tougher execution-wise than Jin. You know, like, because he has like, how many, like 4 stances, you know, above Jin. I mean, yeah, because Jin is just so bland in this game. I don't know who cares about Jin, to be honest. I mean, I know people care about this character because he's Jin Kazama, right? He's a golden Kazama boy. He has been there forever, you know, like Tekken 6 antagonist. But in Tekken 8, I feel like people appreciate this character more. I don't know. And this character looks much better than he looked in Tekken 7, don't you think? Like, you know, like the new, like, how do you call this? You know, like, the, you know, like ponytail. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like his design is pretty cool. Cooler than Jin. His rage art is cooler. His gameplay is more sophisticated, in my opinion. I mean, sure, he's kind of busted right now, but again, that's, you know, balance aside. I feel like he's much more interesting than Jin, at least in my opinion. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's... And again, he has like a lot of those, you know, like little, you know, fangirls, I guess, who are like, oh, Jin and Hwoarang, oh, they should be together. You know, like this kind of a thing where which I can never understand, but I feel like people appreciate this character quite highly. I wouldn't say he's respected well. Oh, sorry, let me just... Yeah, I wouldn't say he's like that respected as Kazuya here or King, but I think he's liked, yeah. Claudio, I think nobody cares about. I think he is somewhere over here. Like Claudio, I see him like, I don't know. Where is Claudio even? He's like bottom 5 character in terms of popularity. Oh, sorry, that was before. So now he's like bottom 8, even though that's a pretty strong character, very viable character, but people just don't care about Claudio, I feel like, that much. I mean, I still see Claudio once in a while. People still kind of talk about this game. I don't know, like, well, what do you think? I have no opinion, to be honest. Oh, DNZ, welcome. Good to see you. How's your streaming going? Wow, so good to see you. Hopefully your channel is growing as well, sir. Claudio definitely S tier, top 10 character since years. Tournament character. Yeah, I think he still has a lot of strong stuff. He's very viable. But I mean, that's a likability, if that's the word, likability tier list. So we're not like assigning like, you know, like who is the strongest, who is the weakest. It's just like how liked is your character, how liked is the community for each character. So that's the tier list here. But I feel like people don't care about Claudio that much. I don't know. I still see Claudio once in a while, but like I can't say that he's very popular. No worries. No, actually I agree with you. He's very strong. I'm not sure if he's like S tier, but like but yeah, definitely strong character. Definitely. It's going well. What about you? Same. Just chilling, talking about different characters. And the main man recent tier list video inspired me to make one for myself. Except I don't have as much expertise in terms of frames and etc. with every character. But hey, I put your character over here. I hope you agree with this. We're just talking that like this character is more sophisticated and more interesting than Jin here, even though they're like pretty close to each other. But I would say Hwoarang is definitely, you know, more interesting than Jin, both design wise, personality, visual design, rage art, etc., etc. So, but here comes Azucena. I feel like Azucena is also a pretty mid character. I feel like people, yeah. Let me see. Actually, no, she's pretty high in popularity. She's actually pretty high in popularity. Okay, actually, I might elevate her over here. Well, yeah, when you think about this, like, she's a newcomer. People actually liked her. People actually like Azucena's, you know, like, very, how to say, like, very explicit personality, where she's just, you know, like, Reina del Café, la la la, it's just like, exposista. You know, people kind of like this character, and in season 1, in season 1, Tekken 8 Vanilla, she was like the biggest scumbag of the game. Yeah, Azu grew into a lot of people. Yeah. I mean, she has a pretty lovely personality, and the voice actor is very lovely. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna put her... Maybe... I think she's more appreciated than June, because June is a trash garbage bin. So I'm gonna... Actually, Lars is even not as liked as Azucena. I feel like just because he's like a new character, people have seen her in season 1. I mean, she was broken, which attracted a lot of, you know, like scrub players. You know, her while running 3-2, which was nerfed like multiple times. But people still used to like her before and even now. So I think she's here. I think she's actually here. I wouldn't say she's like that liked. I don't say that. I see her that much in ranked or on tournaments, but I think she's over here for sure. Raven, absolutely. I would say he's over here for sure. I think Raven actually is more interesting even than Leroy. I'm still wondering about Law. It doesn't seem to have him there. Oh, you think? You think? I mean, dude, if Law had DSS, like legacy DSS, he would be here for me. He would be here for me, actually, even. Like, if Law had the legacy DSS, he would be here easily. But it's just like this monkey idiocy. And again, I say this as the next Law myself, right? Like this idiocy. Like, I got him to Tekken King in season 1. But it's just, he's just so unbelievably broken right now, and he's just so easy. You know, just for the sake of him being a legacy character, I'm gonna put him over here. But I don't know. I just can't put him higher, bro. I don't know. I feel like he's a legacy character. He has like it's just that they killed this legacy DSS mechanic, which was so interesting, right? He was so interesting, and also like I don't know what is it with low players, but they have always a bad connection. They always have some laggy garbage connection. It feels like they're playing from calculator. It's always like 3-bar connection. It was always also the case in Tekken 7. It was also the case in Tekken 7. It's like, I don't know. The nunchucks. No, I feel like I'm gonna leave him here. You know, I'm gonna leave him here in the highest, alright, whatever. But it's just the... Gameplay wise, yeah, they destroyed him. They absolutely did. It's just, so you understand, dude, like where my offense with Law comes from. I spend like legit weeks mastering DSS. I spent weeks mastering DSS combos with martial law in Tekken 7. Like, what happened with Tekken 8 law? Developers were like, don't worry, just press forward, you're gonna be fine. And it's just like, you play against a martial law who started playing with a character like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. He's like, easy DSS. Oh, Dragon Arrow, I'm a dragon. It's just no execution. Also has this like easy slide. No, I just cannot put him and like appreciate it. I don't feel like people appreciate him that much with this dumbed down stupidity that he has been brought into. I hate rich people. Yeah. Also, like, what is this? Like, it's just like this this rich people hatred. Like, I just don't get the joke. Like since when does he hate rich people? And here's the reason why I'm not gonna put him here. Here's the reason why I'm not gonna put him in liked appreciated. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why. It's just. Yeah, like this is why. This is why I'm not gonna put him. Sorry. Yeah, like that's why I'm not gonna put him in alright appreciated. It's just there's no way I'm putting him there. I mean, look at this. Is this Bruce Lee to you? I don't think this is Bruce Lee. I don't think this is Bruce Lee. In Tekken 7, yes, absolutely, he was Bruce Lee, like Bruce Lee archetype, absolutely. But in this game, bro, in this game, yeah, like also this, like, what is that? Like, what is this? Yeah, I don't know. No, I just don't feel like he's respected by developers in this game. Comic relief, yeah, I agree, but they completely overdone it in this game. They have completely overdone it. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like they've completely overdone it, and they have done it to the extent where it's just not even funny. In Tekken 7, though, like, do you remember the cutscene with Feng Wei? Where Feng Wei was kind of beating Law, and then Paul joined Law, and then they started beating Feng together. That was really cool. It was kind of funny. There was like an element of comic relief, but in this game it's just like, what's the joke? Like, what is supposed to be funny about Law hating rich people, getting heart attack because he got a big bill, or getting hit by the tank cannon? Like, what is funny about that? Yeah, it was okay, a passable ending. Yeah, but I mean, like, they made it work in terms of comic relief in Tekken 7, that he is not a complete freaking clown joke, right? And at the same time, like, they didn't overdo it. Here, it's just, yeah, like, that's, no, I just cannot put him here. It's, yeah, like, I would say, like, if he had a difficult DSS, again, like, this would have immediately elevated him, like, 2 tiers above, easily. But yeah, I'll just leave him here. Dragunov. I mean, I see quite a lot of Dragunov players, and honestly, I feel like he's beginning to earn his respect back, because he has been nerfed like so many times, also in season 2, right? Like he has been nerfed so many times, and now I feel like he's an alright character, and I also like the new move that they gave him, like the pigeon roll 50-50 stance. Season 1 tarnished him a lot. Yeah, for sure. Especially vanilla Tekken 8 season 1 is just, that was so difficult with Dragunov. And actually, Dragunov was like the best character in season 1, like or like I would say top 1 character contender in season 1. But now he is pretty mid. Like, I feel like he's still fairly popular, isn't he? Wait, where is his face? Oh yeah, he's very high actually. He's very high in popularity. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah, he has always been very high actually. He has been always very high. I don't know what makes it so interesting about a quiet, sadistic Russian soldier that makes people like him. But I mean, I guess that explains. I feel like he's actually even more respected than I would say maybe both of those characters. Yeah, because he has been around longer than Leroy, which makes him more legacy character, right? And I don't know, Raven, I feel like people dislike Raven that much because he's just like, oh, there's a shadow. It's just like a lot of gimmicks, and there's like less gimmicks with Dragunov. I would say Dragunov is like more honest than Raven, which makes him more likable, at least to me. And I feel like he's just, yeah, objectively more likable, I don't know, like in terms of his gameplay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. I'm wondering if it's here or here. Yeah, I feel like it's here. I feel like he's here for sure. I would put him here, but like I will show you the characters who I would refer to this tier specifically. I would say this is the character who nobody respects. Nobody respects. The perfect, yeah. I don't know. It's just I feel like nobody respects this character. Nobody enjoys him. Nobody appreciates his gameplay. Nothing unique. Nothing execution requiring. Like no brain needed at all. Like it's just a brainless gameplay. Every person who picks this character or this character over here is just like they just don't care about this character. Like they're just here to cheese everybody, to knowledge check everybody, and it's just like it's a joke that both this character and this character got their own roster spots. It's just a pity. Leo, I would put here actually. Leo, I would put here. Nothing likable about this character, at least to me, and I feel like nobody cares about this character. Nobody knows what he does. I think he has a pretty high win rate, doesn't he? Actually not, okay. But still, nobody cares about this character. Nobody appreciates his presence. What's his oh, sorry, that was popularity, but what's his win rate? Oh yeah, he has a pretty high win rate. Not as popular. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave him here. It's just the character who nobody cares about. And I think only Ayo Richie, that's a streamer, the content creator, I think he's the only guy who plays this character. I don't know any other Leo players. Zhaheen is gonna go here. I see this character like, I don't know, like once a month. If even that. Like, let me see what's his popularity. Oh, actually, he's even higher than Zafina. He's higher than Zafina. That's actually interesting. Yeah, like I don't feel like Zhaheen has any popularity at all. I don't feel like he has his own community, like of people who actually enjoy him together, you know, like share links with each other as per like what cool combos do they do. That's the character who just nobody cares because of the lame design, both in Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. Leo players are only pros. Yeah, exactly. But other than pros, nobody cares about this character's existence. Let's be real. Steve is very annoying, but like also pretty unique because he's a boxing character archetype. I don't know. Do you think he's here or here? He's back up 3, which I think was like what was the name of this move? Like the lion heart? Like over here. Like the, oh my gosh, like the voice lines. The voice lines are so annoying. Like the voice lines are so annoying with this character. I don't know. The face looks super freaking fat and weird. Man, Steve for me is disliked. Season 1 tier horse for Zhaheen. Oh yeah, Zhaheen was very strong. I mean, he still is pretty strong in my opinion. A pretty fast slide, good heat engagers. I mean, I was just thinking of putting him here because he's like the only boxing character, which kind of makes him unique to a certain degree or level, which is kind of why people like him. And let me see. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty high in pick rates as well. Let me see. Yeah, he's like top 6 or 7 character in terms of popularity. Yeah, I mean, that's unreasonable to put him in like disliked. But I would say he's like the beginning of whatever or alright tier. Yeah. Steve is not Steve anymore in my opinion. Oh, I agree. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, like when he gets KO'd, it's just he makes the nastiest sound ever. Like he's just giving a birth to someone. Actually, I agree with you, man. I put him here. They also like he kind of suffered the same fate as Law. He kind of suffered the same fate as Law, that they just corrupted his identity. They corrupted his movement. Over here is super cheap into a full launcher. They gave him like a Kempo, which super evasive. I don't know. I feel like there's not a single thing I like about this character in Tekken 8. Tekken 7 well respected though. Yes, absolutely. He was so difficult. Very tough character, yeah. I've never played him in Tekken 7 or in Tekken 8, but I had much more respect for those players in Tekken 7 because of execution, because of the cool combos that Steve players used to do. In this game, it's just whatever, just another comical relief. Yeah, it's just Tekken 8 things. Yeah, for sure. But like with some characters, it's more than with others. You know what I mean? Yoshimitsu. No, he's here. I don't feel like anybody likes this character as much. Yeah, I don't know. Man. I feel like Yoshi has like two coins to him. I mean, the glow up of his design, like redesign in Tekken 8 is just so cool in comparison to Tekken 7, where he was like some freaking alien octopus, right? In Tekken 8, I mean, the glow up of the redesign, like the true Samuroid, like, arguably has like the best rage art in the game, like in terms of vibe, and I love Yoshi. Oh, you do? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. For me, Yoshi's still liked. I mean, me too, obviously, but people still get annoyed with flash, with sword sweep, with spin to win, which is understandable. I kind of have the self-awareness about the character, but I would say beginning of whatever or end of disliked. I would say here, I would say maybe the beginning of whatever, because still like people still find him attractive. I mean, not attractive, but like entertaining. That was the word I was looking for. He's like still entertaining. Like he has really cool looking combos. I wouldn't say he has like anything execution wise, but he's not as easy as people think he is, because he has like 5-6 stances. They all do different things, and he's a legacy character who has been around for much longer than Claudio. Yeah, actually, I think he's even more interesting than Claudio. His pick rate is actually pretty stable, despite the nerfs. That's the latest version. Despite the nerfs, he's still a pretty well appreciated character. Man, actually, I think I will even put him above Xiaoyu or June. Yeah, I think June is even. I think June is even more annoying with her can-cans, back 3, install projectile. Like Yoshi, he's super annoying, don't get me wrong, but I feel like people still appreciate him to a certain degree or level. I don't know, people often come to my stream, they're like, oh, really good game, like really good stuff, like really good combos. Like people often come and they compliment me, and I feel like if I was playing someone like Kuma or Xiaoyu or Claudio or June, I'm pretty sure like people would not be having the same reaction. Top of all right for me, he is one party mode character. Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, you know what? I actually agree with you. I think he's much more entertaining than Law. I feel like he still kind of somewhat preserved his identity in Tekken 8, which is, like as we have found out with Law and Steve, that's, not an easy thing to do. I feel like Yoshi is much more interesting than Law or any of those characters over here. You know from Tekken 3 that when you fight a Yoshi, stupid things will happen. It's the same thing, and that's how you play this character. Oh, wait a sec. It's getting dark here. Yeah, I mean, Yoshi is just one character who, I feel like he still has a pretty positive vibe to him in the end of the day. He is pretty challenging to play against. Sorry. And he's pretty challenging to play with, especially on a high level, because you kind of need a brain. I'm not talking about flash or sword sweep, but I mean just his stances, like stance mix-ups, his gimmicks. I feel like when you open Yoshimitsu move list, and when you open all of his different tools that he has, and when you just try to memorize all of his flowcharts, you need a pretty good memory, to say the least, to know which flowcharts work against what characters, in which situations, and I feel like he has gained more respect after getting nerfed in Season 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put him here. But then again, he's like arguably like the... Actually, no, I put him here, but that's final. That's final. I'll explain why, because he has been ever since Tekken 1, bro. He has been ever since Tekken 1. Schizophrenic made a lot of people laugh with this character. I Am Musician, like astounding performance with Yoshimitsu. Kane and Trench. Yoshimitsu has actually a pretty good player base. Pretty good player base. Like Yoshi community is very friendly. I would actually say that Yoshimitsu has one of the friendliest communities ever. You know, like us Yoshi players, we always support each other. We share combos with each other. We send each other clips, and we're not even that close of friends. But it's just that's how the community with Yoshimitsu is. He is Tekken. Law, for example, is no longer Tekken. Yeah, I can agree with that, I think. Yeah. Again, he kind of preserved his identity in Tekken 8. Like, he is not as corrupted as Stevie Boy here or Law. I think he's very funny. He can be toxic, though. He can be toxic in terms of his gameplay, with people just blatantly spamming Flash. But then again, it's, you know... I mean, again, let's not talk about balance, but I mean, yeah, like this character, even when I played against him, I couldn't hate him forever. Even before I started picking this character, I could never dislike that character for some reason, because he has a really positive vibe to him. He still is challenging to play with or against, so I think I'm gonna leave him here. A detriment of how they massacred Law, yeah, for sure. Just a second, somebody texted me. I'm gonna respond. So sorry, guys. So sorry. Yeah, anyways, I think Yoshi is definitely here. I just cannot put him lower. I just cannot put him in the same tier with this bastard or this character or yeah, with Azucena, who just nobody really cares that much about. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave Yoshi here. Feng Wei. Oh my gosh. I feel like Feng Wei's character hasn't changed much in Tekken 8. People still like this character. Harada plays him, so that already tells you a lot. I think this is Harada's main, right? He has been nerfed. I mean, he has a lot of cheesy, annoying stuff, though, that kind of annoys the thing out of people, but in the end of the day, like, they have nerfed him so many times that I don't know how can you possibly dislike this character. He's pretty all-round, though, which makes him more likable, especially to beginners. I think I'll put him next to Yoshi. I think. I just cannot put him next to Law, I'm sorry. For me, Law, it's just like, I don't know, like, it's just like, for me, Law is like yeah, as you said, it's just the definition of failed redesign. There's the big smile on Dennis's face. Top of all right, bottom of liked. I think I'm gonna put him here. I'm not sure if he's more liked than Yoshi or Leroy. I think just people have PTSD after season 1 because he was like a top 1 character for a very long time in season 1. But I just cannot dislike this character for much longer because, I mean, I don't know, they have nerfed him so many times that I have no idea. Like, I was actually thinking to pick this character a few times, and Harada plays him, so I just cannot put him any lower than this. This failed product goes here. I think Kuma is more popular than Panda. This is just like the same thing as... It's just the animal version of Xiaoyu. It's like, oh, cutie little panda, like, who knows Kung Fu, has the same, like, move like Xiaoyu and stuff like this. It's, yeah. The most beautiful animated character I've played since Tekken 5. Feng Wei, yeah. Yeah, I guess there's... I wouldn't say anybody was like more outstanding design-wise in Tekken 5. I mean, Wang Chunrei maybe? Or Pekto-san. But I mean, Feng Wei is definitely up there, I agree. No one cares about Panda, come on. Yeah, I mean, he's here. Sorry. Oh, do you mean actually put him here? Actually, that's right. I mean, people still play Kuma somehow, somewhat, but like Panda, I don't know. I think I cannot say the last time I've seen Panda anywhere. Yeah, Panda is like the bottom tier. I mean, like the bottom character, in popularity. But it's kind of funny. See, he is the lowest character in popularity, and yet the highest character in win rate. And it's the same with Kuma. Bottom second popularity character and top second win rate character. That's just so interesting, bro. Yeah, because no one knows the matchups, I guess. And these two characters, they literally have the same movement. I mean, just maybe a few fluctuations, but otherwise it's just the same exact character. The pimp suit from Tekken 5. Pimp suit? For which character? For Feng Wei. But yeah, Panda actually, yeah, I agree. Panda goes here. Actually, I think actually Leo is even more appreciated than Panda. Actually, Zhaheen is more appreciated than Panda. No one cares about this character. No one cares. If he is gone, nobody's gonna even notice. Feng Wei, the red one. Oh, but they put it back to Tekken 8. Yeah, I think it's one of his default default costumes still. It's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah. Alisa disrespected. I think even. I mean, she's disrespected by more advanced level of play, but beginners really like this character though. But I mean, where are the beginners? Where are they? They all dropped the game. I think Alisa is gonna be here. I think she's. I would say she's. I mean, I wouldn't say more interesting in terms of gameplay, but she's still. Let's just say not more interesting, but less boring than Kuma, right? I would say she's less boring than Kuma. She has like cool zoom out, zoom in. It's just I feel like her animations are actually pretty cool. But her gameplay and her design, visual design, and her movement is just so bland. It's just so bland. Yeah, I'm gonna put her here. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually thinking for a second to put her maybe here because of the beginners. But again, where are the beginners? They all dropped the game. Oh, Devil Jin is definitely here. Especially now. Especially now. She plays the game at least. Kuma breaks it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Alisa belongs here. I wouldn't say she's more appreciated than Asuka, but definitely more appreciated than Kuma here. Devil Jin, I just don't like this character because of... I mean, for two reasons. First of all, this character for me associates with Six Arakan, who I beat, by the way, in Season 1. But I mean, that's not a big achievement. It's just this character is just so cheesy to a certain extent. He has like a lot of cheesy stuff. I would say he's like the cheesiest Mishima Kazama character, but he still is very difficult. That's what I keep hearing. So I'm gonna trust what people say. But I don't know. I keep hearing that he's difficult, that he is very execution requiring, and people play this character a lot, especially now. Or do they actually? I mean, yeah, he's kind of in the middle. And people, I mean, if he is gone, people are gonna definitely miss this character. People are definitely gonna miss this character if he's gone. So I think I'm gonna put him here in well respected. He has really strong tools. I have no idea why people complain about this character so much, that he's like bottom tier, that he has nothing, or that he is like really stupid. I mean, he has like a fully launching hell sweep that launches even grounded opponents if the laser touches them, because there's this laser follow-up on the hell sweep. So I don't know, like I have no idea why people complain so much about this character. He has a launching while standing, was it 14 starter frame 2 or 1? I can't recall. Has pretty decent evasion. The back 3 is a really good button. But yeah, by all means, I guess he's bottom tier, trash, garbage, underdog character. Okay, still can't decide if he is rage baiting or not. Six Arakan. Oh my gosh. Actually, I'm willing to dedicate a minute out of my stream to this piece of streamer. Anyways, Six Eric, and I think he's a method actor. I think he combined two personalities. You know, I think Six Eric, he combined low tier god personality and ISO speed. You know, like he's being very impulsive. You know, very he tries to be funny in a toxic way, where he's like, oh, like what is this? Oh, like beats the camera. You know, like he's. I'm not saying that he is as toxic as ISO speed. ISO speed is not toxic at all, but I would say Six Arkin is like the toxic version of ISO speed, and he sees that both ISO speed is a very successful guy, right, and also so is the low tier god. So like both low tier god and ISO speed are very successful personalities, and he sort of combined both of them, and it kind of worked out. I mean, what can I say? It kind of worked out. 13-year-old roadman humor, but for Tekken nerds. Do you mean the Six Arrogance sense of humor? I don't know, like he kind of has a very inappropriate vibe, like he's some weird child jokes or like interactions with kids. You know, like if you've seen the clips, it's I'm not even gonna sort of explain it or you know, describe it. I'm pretty sure you've seen clips with him talking to kids in a pretty weirdo way. But I mean, again, I'm not gonna tie this character to this person. It's just it is what it is. I don't know why out of all the characters he picked Devil Jin, and he has a pretty garbage Devil Jin too. But yeah, it's just Six Hurricane for me is like the example of a pretty weird streamer where like people come to your stream to just trash talk you, to clown you, and that's how you kind of thrive, you know. But that's a different conversation. Anyways, back to Tier. Yeah, I think Devil Jin, in the end of the day, he's a very respected character and very appreciated one too. Seen some clips, laughed at the stupidity, then continued with my life. Yeah, same. And again, I think he's just a method actor. I think he's pretty much trolling, so I just don't take him too seriously. But Lee Chaolan is definitely here. I'm not sure if Devil Jin actually goes even here. No, I mean King is more legacy. King is more legacy than Devil Jin. I think Devil Jin came in later, didn't he? Lee Chaolan is very difficult as well and very liked. He's like the Tony Stark of Tekken 8. You know, people really like this character. Tekken 5, yeah, so that's why I'm gonna put King over here. But Lee Chaolan, very appreciated character. People play this character a lot. He has a pretty significant community. Mirio used to play this character. Fighting GM used to play this character. TMM played this character. Yeah, this character I would say has a lot of respect. Oh man, I would actually even say that he is here. I'd actually say he is here. He's here. I would say he's more respected than King because he's weaker than King and more execution requiring character as well. Everyone loves him. Yeah, that's true. He's like I said, he's like the Tony Stark version of Tekken 8. You know, like charismatic humor, plus he's also like an inventor, right? He like invented some kind of a suit to beat Kazuya. That's why they are all in arms about him. I mean, the only few things that I don't like about Lee Chaolan, again, because he reminds me of Fighting GM. Really, I mean, not a huge fan of Fighting GM, if you know who this guy is. Also, people complain about this character way too much, that he has no offensive tools, that he has no nothing, and yet Lee Chaolan players, like, they mesh like crazy. Like there's no tomorrow, bro. He made me comboat. Yeah, I mean, this character is still very respected though, but like Fighting Gem is just like, I mean, I know this is kind of a, you know, like a other streamer trash talking session, but it's just like, I like when I go to Fighting GM's stream or like when I go to his channel and he's everywhere like, I'm a Lee Chaolan player, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm a top Lee Chaolan player. I have the record for the highest tournaments in USA. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you guys. Lee Chaolan, very difficult, bottom tier character, but yet I have the highest win rate for the character. You know what I'm saying, dude? And it's just like, dude, you have mentioned that you are a Lee Chaolan player and a top tournament player of US. Dude, we got it. Freaking got it. He likes to boast about this way too much, bro. I mean, he is a tournament player, what can I say? But like, it's just, people have been complaining about this character way too much. And I feel like he's decent. I mean, he's just weaker than some of those characters, but like, he's not a weak character. Like, there's no weak characters in this game. Darn, really? Okay. I mean, no, I mean, I respect Fighting GM as a player, as a streamer, but it's just like, I mean, most of the streamers in Tekken, they want nothing to do with this guy, to be honest. Like, King J had some problem with this guy, TMM had some problem with this guy. Just nobody finds Fighting GM really interesting as a streamer. That's just how I see it, because again, he has like this very belittling attitude towards players where he's like, yeah, you have to work on this, you know, like, oh, just, this is so bad, oh my gosh, you cannot do it. It's like very belittling attitude where he is like, where he always puts himself above and he kind of attacks other players that they're not like, they're not Lee Chaolan bottom tier tournament players, tournament contenders. And yeah, it's just, I mean, he doesn't have the most likable personality. That's just my opinion. Okay, back to tier, sorry. So bottom line, Lee Chaolan is pretty well liked. Zafina though, has a lot of cheese to her. I think she's somewhere over here, maybe. Man, who cares? We also paid for the game, so we can talk about it as we can talk about it as we see it, as we see fit. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's absolutely true. Like, I mean, when Lee Chaolan players were complaining about this character, I was like, oh, I mean, yeah, I guess he needs nerfs. Oh, I mean, buffs. Sorry. But yeah, in the end of the day, it's like everybody's entitled to an opinion. But Zafina here, I think she's, I don't know. She's very unique though. I would say she's more likable than Asuka. She's not as strong anymore though. She was given an install, by the way. I feel like her personality also kind of got a bit corrupted. You know, like her personality also got corrupted in this game. Like, just too many stupidity moves. Like, they gave her an install. Also the parry, which like, she also has this parry with install, which spits you like 2 football fields away. Before it was 3 football fields away, so now they nerfed it. But this character, like, she is still, people still sometimes they play her. I still see Zafina players once in a while. She's very unique, but I just don't like her, to be honest. The nerfs really tamed her now. Yeah, but she's still a pretty viable character. The community of Zafinas, they're just full of downplay as well. It's like, I often encounter them on Twitter, and then they also get super defensive, super offensive as well. They're like, oh, is like, you have no idea, like, they have gutted her, they have gutted the thing out of Zafina. She is unplayable, she is absolutely garbage, and I'm just like, don't say this, dude. Like, there's no gutted character in this game. Everybody has some strengths. And Zafina, she's like top 5 win rates. What are you talking about? You can always check opponents so well with this character. And it's just, I feel like Zafina players, they kind of got bloated with OP stuff, and now that she has gotten some rightful nerfs, people are like, oh, you got it, oh, garbage, useless. So I don't know, Zafina is still more respected than Asuka, but I wouldn't put her here or here. Yeah, because Steve is still more demanding skill-wise than Zafina. Yeah, so I'll just leave it like that, I think. Victor is, I don't know, man, I don't know. I would say here. I feel like people like the James Bond, John Wick type of vibe to him. My personal problem with Victor is his big, ugly sword from Cyberpunk. It's like, take the sword away and he has such a cool, charismatic design to him. But it's like this classic suit, James Bond, you know, John Wick style, you know, with knives, with Glock. With, you know, like with this kind of assassin spy type of vibe to him. And then this huge cyberpunk sword to him. I don't know, bro. And he's very beginner friendly. People kind of like his easiness. I've seen people. I see him on tournaments once in a while, also in ranked. Like, let me see what's his rank situation. Yeah, he's actually above Clive, and he's actually above Feng Wei or Jack 8. Yeah, I think I'll put him here. By the way, you have a freaking guitar. You just noticed, yes. True Yoshi main. Shizokulze. I mean, it's I was on a I was like on a local tournament and they were selling those. It's actually from Demon Slayer. I think you watch anime, right? It's actually Tanjiro Kamada sword, and they were selling those on the tournament scene. So I just felt like getting it, and it looks cool. It looks pretty realistic, like even in real life. Like it kind of shines like it as if it was like a real sword. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, I think Victor is here. Like, what do you think? Yeah, I think Victor is here. And I feel like he has a lot of strengths, and his gameplay can be appreciated to a certain degree or level, and he has been nerfed the thing out of, so he's not like top tier or anything. I would say he's like A tier to me. Like, there's a lot of counterplay to this character. He does have a pretty unseeable low though, where he like literally teleports to your knees and just slashes you. But it is minus on block, so maybe below law. Yeah, maybe because law is more legacy. Whatever law is in this game, he's more legacy than this character. Bryan, I think, would go definitely here. Maybe here. Yeah. As stupid as Bryan is, people still like the character. He's very popular too. Yeah, he's like top 4 a popularity character. I think he's gonna go here. Yeah. I think he is maybe less respected than Lee right now because of his brokenness and, you know, like this whole Arslan knee drama, if you know about it. So I think this kind of puts him lower, but still more appreciated than King because of execution. Like, Tone Jet Upper remains one of the hardest, I think Tone Jet Upper is like one of the hardest mechanics in the game, or like one of the hardest moves in the game. Like Taunt in general, not just Taunt Jet Upper. But Reina is also very much respected in this game. Also kickboxing, yeah, that too. Reina, I think, is less appreciated than Devil Jin. Again, because Devil Jin is more legacy. Reina is pretty cool though. Kind of I would say like the cheapest Mishima. Like, she has a lot of has a lot of range. I mean, but her voice lines are just so cool in this game. Like, the voice actor for Reina has done such a phenomenal job in this game. Like, all those, you know, shoutings, all those, you know, like outbursts, you know, emotional outbursts when she fights. I think she's here. Actually, I might be even willing to put her here. I'm not sure. Actually, she might be here. I feel like she's just like the coolest new coming Mishima. Yeah, she's amazing. She is. She really is. Such a great fleshed out new design to her. Like, yeah, I really like this character. Eddy, no one cares about. Eddy is just another flaw, like another design flaw. Very well known Japanese voice actor. Oh, is she now? I didn't know that. I've seen her, like, I've googled her a while ago, but I didn't see any big projects with her. But I guess, yeah, maybe she's like participating in some animation, voice acting, and etc. But wait, where were we? Oh, Eddy. Yeah, Eddy. Nobody plays Eddy. No one cares about Eddy. No one wants to play Eddy. Actually, I might be wrong. That's not a bad pick rate at all. And also Eddy, I mean, one of, like, arguably, like, Eddy is just such a shame that, like, he became not just only one of the most iconic Tekken characters, but he literally, like, even people who haven't played Tekken, they recognize this character. If I show this picture of Eddy in his yellow, in his Brazilian flag costume, right? If I'm gonna show it to any person on the street, you know, like, or to some group of people on the street, like, there's a very high chance that at least one person is gonna recognize where is this character from, what is their martial art, etc. Eddy's up there only because of his legacy. Yes, exactly. Just to put my thoughts into words. Great rage art as well. Yeah, that's true. Man, I think I might put him here. He kind of suffered the same fate as Steve and Law. It's just, you know, like, redesign flop. Big redesign flop. But I think people still appreciate this character. The sad reality is, like, if he was gone, I don't think many people would have noticed. I mean, they would have, but, like, they would have been missing him that much. So it's just... Yeah, I think Eddy's here just because of his legacy. If this was his first game in Tekken 8, he would have been probably here. But I mean, due to the fact that he is an iconic Brazilian character and iconic Tekken character, I think this puts him here. Here, actually, yeah. I mean, his DLC. Yeah, and he was the first DLC and people had such high hopes, and then, like, people got their hands to Eddy, the install rush, like, stance rush down character, and then nobody just wanted to play this character anymore. So, Lidia, kind of same. I think Lidia is, like, the lowest whatever character. Nobody wants to play this character, I feel like. I mean, she is here, but I don't know. Like, what are the chances that people play this character because of lack of everyone's knowledge how to defeat this character, rather than the fact that people actually like this character? Like, what are the odds? I think I'm gonna put Lidia here. Like, nobody really enjoys this character. Nobody cares about this character. If she was gone, just a select few would care about this, but I don't know. I don't find her personality that interesting. Her design is kind of mid. I liked her Tekken 7 design more, where she was, like, more, like, thin-faced, you know, like a bigger scar. She was... I kind of like, actually, that she is more muscular in comparison to other female characters, which makes her more like a fighter, right? I don't know, man. They had something in Tekken 7 and they botched it yet again. Exactly. In Tekken 7, I would have... personally, in Tekken 7, I would put her here. Or actually, maybe somewhere here. But in this game, I think it's here. It's just... a very loud character, very obnoxious. Like, she just yells and... She, like, yells the eardrums out of your... like, when you play against her. It's just, like... so loud, so obnoxious to play against. I don't know. I just don't like her this character. For every Armour King, we get 2 Tekken 8 lows. That's true, but I mean, don't lower your guard about this character. We don't know what this character is gonna be like. Let's see him first. Heihachi, without any questions, I think is either top 2 or top 1 character. I think actually top 1. I think this is like their most successful DLC yet. Yeah, I think Heihachi, I mean, dude, come on. That's the most, like, arguably the most iconic Tekken character, and he has been there forever. Super charismatic, super cool, super difficult to pilot. Nobody can trash talk this character forever. Yeah, it's just, that's one of the coolest characters. Second, you think? I mean, like, Kazuya, if he wasn't, like, so stone-faced the whole time, I would have put him here, right? But he's just so stone-faced the whole time. Hanashini narana. Oh my god. Heihachi, on the other hand, he has, like, very impulsive emotional outbursts. He also, like, just like Reina, he yells a lot. He's really cool to fight against and fight with, I guess, when you learn him properly. I don't know. I feel like, for me, he's top 1. I just cannot put him lower. You can't beat Kazuya. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, dude, come on. Like, his mask in this game. Like, his new mask in this game is so cool. Like, you know, like this white tiger mask. Like, what did Kazuya get? Oh, just a leather coat. Like redesign wise, I think Heihachi beats Kazuya for sure. Also, like, I mean, oh my gosh, the rage art for Heihachi versus Kazuya's rage art. I mean, come on, man, come on. Yeah, they're interchangeable. Yeah, I would just say, like, just purely because of design change and because of the personality, I would just put him here. I don't know, I just cannot put him anywhere lower. Definitely, like, he's at least top 2 for me, but for me, he's just top 1. Like, he's just the coolest character in this game. I would legit say he's the coolest character in the game. As much as I like Yoshi here or Leroy or any other character, just, yeah, like, Heihachi is just the coolest one ever. He's just the coolest one. I splashed my pants when I saw Kazuya's rage art. You know, you're right, actually, because Heihachi is stronger than Kazuya. And, I mean, Kazuya doesn't even have any gimmicks, does he? And Heihachi has, like, down 1+2, which is, like, this, like, this stance from which he can also mix you up with, Kazuya doesn't have any stances. He's, like, the most honest character in this game. Yeah, like, he doesn't have any stances, does he, Kazuya? Also, that's what's so great about Kazuya. That he's stone-faced. Mr. Big Sigma, no emotions, only evil character. I guess, yeah, he can be, yeah, okay. But I mean, no lower than that. Like, he's definitely, I would put him top 1, but I mean, yeah, I tend to agree with you. But he's definitely top 2 at, like, lowest top 2. Just got a new code and actual animations, and that's enough. Yeah, but that's what is kind of lackluster to me. But I mean, okay, he's the most honest character in this game. Like, no gimmicks, nothing, just pure fundamentals. That's how good he is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, top 1 then. But Heihachi top 2 for sure, easily. For me, it's easily top 2. Anna Williams. I mean, again, balance aside, like, everything aside, just character, maybe her movement design, like her visual design. People were very excited about Anna, though. I don't know, man. What do we think? No? No, I think I'm overvaluing her, kind of. I think she's definitely above Nina. Because just Anna has more personality and more of a, you know, like Anna as the redesign, but holy Odie. Oh, and her redesign is just so good. Like her haircut, like the color of her hair, like the, you know, like the coat with the fur and stuff like this. I think she's like redesign wise. Oh, sorry for shouting. Like redesign wise, she's so much cooler than most of those characters over here. I think she might go here, man. She might go here for me, I think. I mean, her lovely... No. Because of her lovely thumb, I cannot put her here. Because we also consider the design of her moves, right? Not just the visual design and the size of her breasts, which they so explicitly emphasize in every intro and outro. But, lovely thumb, left and right, swinging, super cheap. 3,000 projectiles. I don't know. Well, above Jin? No, I don't think so. Be likely. Yeah. I mean, her visual design is really cool, though. It's really cool. I'll put her here. Just because of the design. Like, the intros are really cool, you know, like, I'm only interested in my inferior part, or side, or whatever. Her intros and outros, they have a lot of personality. She has a pretty cool personality. She's really badass, but, like, her movement design, you know, like, her lovely thumb, just take the lovely thumb away, and for me, she's here easily. But, yeah, I can put her here. Clive, oh my gosh. By the way, I just got Clive. I just got Clive just as a sub main for tournament play. And I was just looking for a all-round character for specifically for tournaments. Because Yoshi, in my opinion, he is not all-round at all. Like, he is strong, but he is not as all-round as this character who has like every single tool at his disposal that you might ever need for win. Not a Tekken character. He's not. He's a guest character. But I mean, that's kind of the cool part of it, that Tekken has, like, you know, guest characters, DLCs. I don't know. I mean, because of Final Fantasy franchise, I feel like he's a very hype-up character. And the Final Fantasy characters like Maximilian Dude, right? I mean, surely you know how Maximilian Dude is. He's like one of the most popular and one of the biggest FGC streamers. Like, he really liked the character, as far as I know. No one cares. Realistically, he's alright. That's what I was thinking too. In fact, I think he is more alright than those 5 characters over there. I mean, his animations are cool though. His animations, like the, you know, like the Phoenix wings, like the rage art is super cool. Ifrit! You know, yeah, I mean, like his moves are looking cool. The cinematics are really cool. The rage art is super sick. Yeah, I mean, I just cannot put this character anywhere lower. Like, he looks just, I mean, his visual design, like the armor, like the knight look is really cool. Yeah, I can put him here. Fahkumram though easily goes here. Easily in season. I mean, yeah, that's his first season. But like, yeah, he's definitely here. In Tekken 8, he's here. Like, the difficulty to play him, the minus frames that he is in the whole time. Oh, I'm so sorry for the noise. Yeah, I think he's here, and people really enjoy him. People really like this character. I just really hope that they're not gonna buff or nerf him. Just please keep him how he is. Please keep him how he is. If you need to do anything about this character, please focus only on bugs. Please focus only on bugs and on unintended behaviors. But please don't change anything about this character. He's just so cool. Very tough, very tricky, you know, has a lot of counterplay to Fahkumram. Yeah, I feel like people has received him very well. Very well. Actually, I feel like people took him way better than I expected, personally. So I think for this reason he goes here. And this character is kind of a bit too early to say. Love Fahkumram. Yeah, I mean, I haven't bought him yet, but I will. This character, though, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of too early to say, but like from the trailer, he didn't look too cheesy or too cheap. And I would even be inclined to say that he's... Yeah, I think he's even more appreciated than King. I think Armour King is just one of those characters who everybody wanted. Everybody wanted Fahkumram. And I'm not a Fahkumram player, I've never been, but when I saw his trailer, even I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, should we actually get this character? Yeah, I think he's here. I think he's here. Well respected. And he's not the easiest character, is he? So yeah, I think he's definitely here. But yeah, that's the tier list. Let me just... Yeah, I'm gonna save it later and gonna post this. I also gonna... Don't know yet. But I mean, so far from the trailer, I wouldn't say that I've seen anything too annoying. And like, his design looks... I mean, like, dude, like, they have beaten Tekken 7 design. In Tekken 7, he was okay. Oh, he was really good in Tekken 7. He was very popular. In Tekken 7, unless I'm mistaken, in Tekken 7, he was like the most successful DLC. In Tekken 7. Easily the most successful DLC in Tekken 7. Or like one of the most successful DLCs. In Tekken 8, I mean, trust me, people are gonna buy this guy like crazy. People are gonna purchase this DLC like crazy. Indeed, doesn't make him strong though. I mean, let's see strength-wise. I don't know. Let's see what he has to offer. And I think after we see this character in this game, I think it's only granted that Marduk is coming back. Because Marduk has some beef with this character, has direct connection to this character, And I think Marduk also had that the same, like Fahkumram first ever trailer featured with Marduk in the same video. So I think they are also going to focus on this character connection. I think Marduk is definitely coming back. It's just a question of time. But yeah, that's my tier list. I don't know. That was kind of fun though. That was kind of fun. And yeah, I'm gonna post it on YouTube. Let's see what people say. Let's see what people think. But oh my gosh, we've been online for almost, yeah, for 2.5 hours, bro. Nice. I'm famous. I wish, bro, with my 52 subs. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna be starting to wrap up the stream. It's been 2.5 hours, so I think that's pretty cool. And I have something else to do.